Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Silence Lair, Vault of the Vampire. Now that's out of the way. Yes, last time we dealt with the three of the lesser vampires, the least of their kind. Oops. There. We read all this. Did we read all this? Not sure if we read all this, but yes, our new... There. Kind of fiddly. Our next target is Grandmaster Loretto. Clan engineer drains the life of the world's geniuses to feed his own talents. Grandmaster Loretto. Now this is a worthy vampire. He spent his immortality consuming both the castle books and the thinkers of the human world. As a result, his craft work melds vampire magic with the latest natural philosophy. May vampires adorn their coffins with his protective creations. While his mastery does not hold a proverbial candle to my skill, I acknowledge talent when it is due. He is also the prime pupil of scholar Fabricius, the clan's master of the arcane and ideally one of your future targets. Coffin. Loretto seals his coffin with both nails and crossbars, as you've seen. He also uses a pattern lock. It combines the vampiric and mechanical schools of thought quite deftly. Via sympathetic magic, a pattern key is entwined with the lock. Over time, the lock will shift, altering its pattern in different synchronization with its key, which alters itself in the same way at the same time. Quite ingenious. Any copy only works until the moment the lock shifts, at which point it becomes useless. This only partly foils us, as I can mostly predict which form the key will take. I will give you several keys, one of which is certain to match the lock's configuration, as long as you do not linger long enough for it to shift. Okay. Now we have to figure out... There. I have to figure out this, which I'm going to see that... Yeah, there we go. That one was simple. Come back to that one. Look for all the different edges. Approach this like you would a puzzle. Right. Let's see. This is a fairly big chunk. Let's see where this goes. There we go. It's a matter of figuring out all the different configurations. Might also be able to make smaller chunks into bigger chunks by just kind of messing around. I remember buying a vampire slaying game, not a solve the 3D puzzle game. Wait, that? No. And this? Hold on. There we go. Ta-da! Okay. But we can figure out, like this point right here, it's going to be this point. There we go. And then this is the final point, which probably goes, I'm guessing, like here? Not sure. There we go. Bit by bit and piece by piece, we shall solve this. Okay, now doesn't go there. Ta-da! There we are. The final piece. Hey!
Fine work. The sublime art of this bindstone would be appreciated by Loretto. Too bad he'll never get a chance to see it.
Boink, boink, boink.
Loretto's coffin is also locked by an unforgeable key. But his design is flawed. One of these will complete the lock's shifting pattern. You should be able to discern which.
Should I?
Ah, here is the late Duke's symbol.
Nope. Bam.
Welcome to the atelier, where Loretto and his disciples bring their craft to life. Show him the fruit of your craft. Turn slower.
I forgot about that. There we go. Nice. Okay. Hello, spiders. I'm honestly fine right now. I don't need your assistance. Thank you, though. Keep in mind, it's only the middle floor. It's only gonna get harder from here. Not sure if there's a time limit or not. I'm going to assume there is. And right. Coffin time. Ooh. Okay, that right there kind of got me a little freaked out. It's fine now. Everything's fine and under control. We're all good. Crack that open. Hello?
Recall that cutting an energized wire is hazardous.
Okay. Let's not do that then.
target will notice you.
Well, you be careful as well.
Don't bump them. It's safe to commence the binding.
Fine. Whatevs. Your last discovery. You invented your last invention. Take that. And that.
Such promise.
Bye-bye.
Now a blistered heap.
Oh, right. I can't close it all the way. Whoop. Whew. Gets your heart pumping, that's for sure.
Good, good. You've slain all the vampires for whom this was their first ritual. Another bindstone for your efforts. On to Duchess Senate. Her talent is the mask, the ability to assume the guise of whoever's blood she drinks. So disguised, she circulates around the courts of Europe as the clan's spy. You may also recall she's responsible for your predecessor's demise. Try not to repeat history. You must keep up the pace, lest my power run out before we are done. Bear in mind, if sunset does come, I will leave you behind. I cannot afford to be found. The scholar Fabricius, an elite vampire, has sought to destroy me for centuries. He hopes that I'll make a mistake, though if you keep succeeding, it is the scholar who fails tonight.
Oh, very interesting. Right. Got to find the proper place for you. Does that fit in there? It does not. There we go. One more down. This game is very unlike their last game, which was that I played, which was yeah, it was I Expect You to Die. Where in that one you can kind of, fiddle around your heart's content, just kind of mess with the set dressing, as it were, but in this game, not so much. Bit of a long piece there. Okay, why don't we come back to that? We'll try to figure out some of these other bits. Okay, so this is... Ooh. Hey, there we go. That goes there. And try to find the piece for this. I swear, most of my time is just taken up with doing this puzzle, trying to figure out how these pieces go together. Okay, can I get an idea of exactly the kind of shape that we're... Okay, that is probably going to connect to this piece here. Aha! There we are. Yep. Yeah. That's like a diamond. A diamond in the rough. And then... voila!
Good. The higher we go, the more intricate the bindstone. For Senet's coffin, I give you this hook. Its claw is the bone of a vampire. Some relics should only be touched by a vampire, which currently you are not. You'll need to remove Senet's waking idol, a small poppet which slumbers and wakes in turn. Move when it's awake, and it shall wake its master.
Okay.
Lastly, a fragment of this very castle's stony core. Vampires imbued by the ritual are not slain by normal means. The stake must be driven in by their own magic. Poetic, perhaps. Thrust in the stake as before, then strike it with this stone until it's done.
An extra step.
Proceed.
First, I'm going to read about Duchess Senet. Clan infiltrator assumed the guise of her noble victim to spy on the human world. Duchess Senet. Duchess Senet spends little time here at the castle. She is constantly on missions among your human elite, gathering secrets and feasting on the hearts of nobility. She's arrived just in time for the ritual. The portrait gallery is also the Duchess's trophy hall, each visage rendered in oil to some of her stolen identities. Creepy mask. Her golden masks allow her to masquerade as those she's killed. Almost, you could say, like a vampire masquerade. Maybe Vampire the Masquerade. One of her hobbies is to murder one of a pair of lovers and arrange a midnight assassination. Oh, sorry. It's not assassination, it's assignation with the other while disguised at the first. She finds it excellent sport. Don't toy with her mask, though. It's solidly affixed and wouldn't work for a human anyway. Yeah, here's the doll. Our Duchess is in possession of one of the walking idols, relics which keep watch while its master drifts in dreamless torpor. As it absorbs energy, it will stir from slumber to wakefulness. You will know when it wakes by the strange song it chants. When awake, if it senses any movement, it will let out a screech that will cause your ears to bleed and rouse the Duchess for another meal of Slayer. When it is awake, do not move, do not turn, do not breathe. After a short time, its energy runs out and slumbers until charged again. Only a vampire can safely touch the idol. To get around this, I have provided a hook tipped with the finger bones of an unwilling donor. It can pick up and move the idol while you keep your distance. Bring the idol to the table to finish. Okay. Let us get this started. Stay them perfectly still.
All around the portrait gallery, the many faces of the Duchess surround her.
Ooh, creepy. Intricate.
Turn carefully.
Yes. Shoot.
Behind her, that's the waking idol I described. Close. The binding next. Remember about the stone. I cannot protect you indefinitely. Work swiftly. Finish the binding or it will... They only last a moment.
Stick. In your face.
No matter the alias, the Duchess Senate is Ash.
Fool. Oh, come on. Load it. Whew.
Slayer, I may be starting to appreciate your style.
Thank you.
Get to work on the bindstone. These last few are bound to be taxing. Even my power is less than when the day began, and those closest to the Elder Tsar have outlived many Slayers. Case in point is Princess Victoria, the right hand of the Queen. 900 years of torture and butchery in service of the clan means she's well practiced in guarding her coffin from foes, human or vampire. Vampires are no stranger to torture, but Victoria elevates it to an entire world view. In her words, pain is the tool of the superior to educate the inferior. I wonder if you shall prove superior in your attempt to end her existence. Holding back my impatience wearies me, Slayer. Long have I hungered for this day. The day this clan would perish under my gaze. Where my hands could not, yours have reaped 5 ashen harvests under my tutelage. Only 4 remain.
Figure this out. A little nice downtime at least. It's pretty good. There we go. Aha! Coming together. It's all coming together. Oh. Oh. Yes. The pieces are all falling into place. So far. Okay. So, see if we can find this piece. Oh, wait. There we are. Find all. Oh, there we go.
Well done on the Bindstone. It's an amusing coincidence that hers is blunt, much like her personality. Victoria seals her coffin with an intricate device of shackles and rods. You will have to dismantle it by hand in silence. Also, some nails in this coffin are sympathetically tied together. As you remove one nail, others may move in unison. Keep an eye on them all. And then... but at this point, perhaps more instruction isn't needed.
No, more instruction is most
The
certainly needed.
pages are here should you need to review.
Yes, please. All right.
Now you can truly impress me.
Princess Victoria, clan torturer, ruthlessly, efficiently problem solver. Can't speak. Ruthlessly efficient problem solver and right hand of the of the queen. Victoria Bindstone is the largest yet, in the form of mirrored trapezoidal. I'm not good at spelling things. Trapezoidal prisms, blunted ends for a blunt figure such as her. You may surmise that vampire culture is a mix of human custom across the globe and era, but this comparison only goes so far. To assume vampires hold ideals such as honor or chivalry, however, is twisted is a gross error. 10 minutes with Princess Victoria would remove any illusion to that effect. She is the brutally effective right arm of the clan. She saw problems with torture, murder, and no measure of restraint. Whether against a vampire or human, she enforces the clan's will by inflicting pain. Unlike the late Ottomar, she tends to her work personally and passionately. I recall one incident when she terrorized an order of knights into surrender simply by throwing things at them, those things being the knights' own infant children. I could go on, but further details might only serve to make you ill. Oof. Yeah. Every part of Victoria's coffin is fashioned to resemble an instrument of her vocation, should the dangling skeletons above leave any doubt. First off, in the complex device of interlocked rods and shackles. Do not be intimidated. Dismantle it by hand, turning and pulling the parts until they come loose. The rods can move but not be turned, whereas the shackles can be turned but not moved. Next, the lid is sealed with linked nail. They are sympathetically tied together, such as in Loretta's lock. Remove them as before, attach the pry bar, push gently until the nail loosens, then pluck it out with your fingers. The difference is that as you extract one nail, its entwined twins will also move. This is to trick the slayer. Push on one nail but another falls, and thus the hunt is reversed. Check them all for movement as you pry. Oh. Normally it's Victoria who is in control of her prisoners. This is bound to be a novel through the brief experience for her. The challenge is simply that her raw strength is superior to the others. You'll have less time to turn her barrier, stake her heart, and hammer it in with a stone. Put your experience to work. There we are. Let's do it.
If you look up, you'll get a sense of what kind of court our princess keeps.
She has one of these as well. That's not good. Okay. So, we got to remove these. I have to. Okay. So I have to remove them bit by bit, it seems. Interesting. Oh, she has nails down and across as well. This is not going to be easy. Can I turn them? Oh, I guess I can't turn them. If I can't turn them, do I have a tool I can use for turning them? Oops.
Slower.
Yes, I know. Thank you. I put it all the way this way. Does that give me any more? It really doesn't, you know. Might be an obvious solution to this that I'm just not seeing. I don't know. Do I have to remove the nails first, perhaps?
Pry slower.
Oh. I think some of them are supposed to be like the... on the sides. Oh, I didn't even see the nails on the side. Can't take them out yet. Okay, so we're doing nails on the sides, nails up the sides. Oh, I see.
I grow concerned with how long you are taking.
Oh, I got it. Oh, see. That's what I was gonna say.
Go slow.
Wondering when they'll make an appearance.
Make haste, only seconds remain.
Seconds away.
Commence the binding.
Stick. How do you like that, huh? How do you like that? Huh? Huh?
900 years of nothing.
Bye-bye.
Well done. Only the leaders of Clan Zar remain. My nemesis will finally meet their end, starting with Fabricius. Scholar Fabricius devoted his eternal life to arcane study. For centuries, he sought to prevent slayers from killing his clanmates. Yet everything he's tried, I've expertly countered. He doesn't even know I exist. And tonight, thanks to you, the cat and mouse game ends. There are not many vampires as old as the Scholar. He goes back to the days of the Roman Republic, hence his name. He calculated that given enough souls, removing the vampire's limitations was possible. It simply required a construct large enough to store and channel them, and the time to gather them all. That construct became Castle Zar, and the time, 2,000 years, more or less.
Whew. All right, well, they got 3 more of them down, and I tell you, the suspense, especially when it's like there are only seconds left, and I was like, oh, what, really? And I felt the urge to hurry up. I needed to take it slow. I need to calm down and relax. I'm not sure if there is a hidden timer going on. Like if I take X amount of time, the vampire just wakes up and kills me. I don't honestly know if that's a thing. It certainly seemed like it. Like the book was urging me to hurry up. Like, I mean, I can imagine it's like, oh, you want to get this done before, dawn and before he wakes up. But, I mean, I'm trying to be careful and slow and not wake the vampire up. And, of course, didn't know what the deal was with the shackle. But I figured it out at the end. But anyway, I think that's probably a good place to end it for today. I hope you have enjoyed. And we will see you all next time. Bye-bye!